what brought you to the Mystery Trip Suitcase Party, Melissa?
I would say for me, I'm a big supporter of the nonprofit community and really appreciate and respect what the organization stands for. So it was important for me to be able to give back in that way.
That's great. Kendall, what do you think sets this event apart from other fundraisers?
This event is unique. First, right off the bat, is where you're holding the event. And people in Jacksonville don't have that experience to be able to go to a private airport hangar and be able to have that experience and that vibe and feel of an actual getaway kind of trip. So that would be a huge part that sets it different than any other event, because you're being literally taken away to a different kind of night. Also, for the fact that there is so much involvement from agencies and sponsors and different things that really came together to be a really successful event.
All right, a lot of people want to know whose paddle was the winning paddle.
Technically, it was Michael White, my husband, but it would be Kendall's. Kendall's paddle.
218.
Lucky number 218.
Lucky number 218, yes.
And just to add on to what she said about it being a really special evening, I've done event planning for most of my career, and I would say that I've only been to one other event in my life working in nonprofit and doing event planning at an airplane hangar. And for Jacksonville, I really think that it was something just above and beyond par what people expect. And the wow factor when you walked in, the environment, like you said, the attention to detail from the stewardesses or flight attendants down to just the planes being present and the offerings available with the auctions was really spot on.
Mm-hmm. So what did Lucky Paddle 218 get to both of you?
Well, first the number was called and immediately greeted by the amazing Captain Scott. Pilot Scott?
Mm-hmm.
Pilot Scott.
And I was running like a schoolgirl, like screaming, thinking that it was the best thing that had ever happened to me.
Yeah. So we felt very special because immediately he greeted us and made us feel really comfortable and excited about the trip, because I don't know about you, but I had a little bit of reservation about getting into a little small plane because I've never done that before.
But to say what we were doing is that we immediately knew that we were going down to St. Augustine, that we were going to be having dinner at Casa Monica.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And he was, and the cool thing was it was not just like getting in a plane and going somewhere. He was very thorough on what was happening. We had our earphones and our microphones so we could communicate the whole time, and was very, very thorough on explaining where we were when we were flying over Jacksonville. So when we were first in the air, we were mostly going over the beach, and the sun was setting, and I made a comment like, oh, you can see downtown, and the sun setting. He's like, oh, we'll make sure we go through downtown on the way back.
Yeah, he definitely wanted us to experience what it was like to be in the sky. I mean, you felt like you were in a BMW 7 Series in his fancy Piper airplane, and he at one point even asked if wanted to take the controls. I did that for about a second and then panicked because I am afraid of heights a little and claustrophobic. So the fact that we were in the airplane, I had to call shotgun out of the gates to make sure I was comfortable with the experience. Right. But it was such an amazing view up there.
Yeah, and we're both very active in Jacksonville and have a lot of different community involvement. So just in general, to be above Jacksonville and look down and be proud of that, and getting to the other part when we were on our way home was the other really cool part. But
there's the middle part.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, the middle part, you had the wonderful flight, the wonderful dinner, and part of a wonderful event for a wonderful cause, the Independent Living Foundation, and benefiting people with disabilities at the Independent Living Resource Center. Do you think that this event is set up for an annual event in the future?
Yeah, I think the buzz that was created this year was outstanding. Yourself, Tyler, and the ILRC, and your entire group, and along with St. John and Partners being the agency of record for the event, really made sure that people knew what was going on, what they were getting into, and that it was the party to be at. I think it set a great tone for people wanting to come back, maybe even just to get this flyaway.
Your experience with the Independent Living Foundation, this is just one of many events that you've been part of. Can you just share what you've seen this organization do for people with disabilities in the community?
Sure. One of my favorite parts of an experience that I've been involved with would be around Christmas time. Different families that you guys help with a range of different disabilities or places in their life where they can't necessarily provide certain things for their family. So partnering up with the agency, the ad agency, as well as with you guys, to give Christmas to an individual and his kids, and to be there to actually hand him the presents so that he could feel important and special in his kids' eyes to be able to provide for them on Christmas Day. That would be a great example of what your agency does and to be a part of.
It's a great example. Melissa, parting thoughts for those that will be purchasing tickets for next year's event.
It could be you. It could be your lucky bid number. I mean, I really didn't have a huge of an expectation walking into it. I knew it was a unique concept and a unique venue and for a great cause, and thought, oh, there'll be some silent auction items I can bid on, or live auction items I can bid on, and I never even crossed my mind that we could win the trip. So the fact that we won, buy tickets.
Yeah.
It could happen to you.
And it's your moment to feel like a legit celebrity, because everybody comes out and waves goodbye to you, and you feel very special.
No, it really did make you feel like that celebrity moment, that you have to have this moment and take this experience. I mean, despite not wanting to leave your friends from a great opportunity, or not wanting to have a fear of getting in an airplane with someone that you just met 2 seconds ago, but it really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that was provided by supporting a great cause.
And also, another reason to absolutely buy a ticket is because your ticket is your chance to win. I mean, I think that's what's so special about the event, is the minute you buy your ticket, you're in that drawing to win this. You don't have to do anything else additional, pay any additional money. You're automatically there and can have the chance to win.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful. Well, thank you both for spending some time with us, and congratulations again for being the 2014 Mystery Trip Suitcase Party Flyaway winners. And we will see you and all of you watching this next year at the 2015 Mystery Trip Suitcase Party.